I often get asked if I would do a Youth Squad Legends series only using Youth Academy players. To the people who ask me that, it's your lucky day. We're gonna do it with Luton Town. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Youth Squad Legends Series 8 with Luton Town. Now I know what you guys are thinking, surely Curtis, it's too late to be starting a Youth Squad Legends series. I agree that it is too late, so we are going to make a couple of changes that you'll get comfortable with very soon. I've already simulated 3 years. Yes, I've given myself an extra season to build up a club because, let's be honest, the Youth Academy in FIFA 15 is a bit poor. And this is the squad that we've got. Robert Grimmer, overall of 72. Jamie Westlake, overall of 61, gone up by 1. Kane Rowe, overall of 57. David Slater, overall of 60, gone up by 1. George Dunkley, overall of 53. Danny Duckworth, overall of 56, gone up by 1. Gary Watson, overall of 49. Patrick Rainsford, overall of 51, gone up by 1. Jim McAllister, overall of 51, gone up by 1. Scott Barcham, overall of 62, gone up by 1. Dominic Atkinson, overall of 70, gone up by 1. Jamie Carroll, overall of 63, gone up by 1. Michael Toney, overall of 49. Patrick Carson, overall of 59. Daniel Brown, overall of 68. David Stevenson, overall of 68, gone up by 1. Alex Lacey, overall of 58. Don't bother about him, he's going to get out of the club because he's a real player. Ian O'Kane, overall of 53, gone up by 1. Colin Forsyth, overall of 58. Martin Holt, no, not Martin Hart, Martin Holt, overall of 59. Reece Gartland, overall of 68. Probably the best name out of the whole team. Ziggy Shinnie, overall of 59. Dale Welsh, overall of 61, gone up by 1. James Bowery, overall of 47, gone up by 1. Aaron Bowen, overall of 65, gone up by 1. Luke Winchester, overall of 50. James Mallis, overall of 59. Adam Daniels, overall of 60. Patrick McGinn, overall of 55. Philip Brennan, overall of 69, gone up by 1. Look at his acceleration stat. Jamie Winchester, overall of 55, gone up by 1. Yes, we do have brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Joe McCulloch, overall of 60. Will Furlong, overall of 48, gone up by 1. And Jacob Parry, overall of 55. They are the players that should eventually win the Champions League with us. Although it's going to take a lot of waiting and a lot of potential boosting to do so. And for people who don't like potential boosting, well, I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to get 30 world-class stars in 3 years with a lower league side. There is the option of bringing in even more youth players with the scouts that we've got. I've only been scouting Great Britain and Ireland. I think I'm going to continue that trend. So I'll put Will McGeehan back into Northern Ireland for 3 months. Actually search for a winger as well because we're actually struggling in the strike department. We've only got 3 forwards and one of them's 49 overall. Prestes can go to England for 3 months and Rot Puller to Scotland for 3 months searching for a winger. Now we actually did quite well in the simulation. You know that some of our players are actually pretty good and a lot better than League 2. In the 3rd season, we actually got promoted. So we're now sitting in League 1, ready to play the 2017-18 season. How is this series gonna work? Well, for the first few seasons, we're gonna take 1 game from each month and play it. The others will be simulated. That's for the first couple of years. When we actually get to the Premier League and start competing for trophies, then we will be playing every single game. Now I want to give a little shout out to Sparring DK, who's doing a fantastic Bradford City series where he's doing the same thing of simulating all month and playing 1 game. He's actually bringing up Australian players and trying to lead them to World Cup glory. In August, we will be playing the first game of the season, naturally. But after that, you guys will get to decide which game we play each month. There'll be a link down in the description where you can vote on who we actually play in September 2017. Another first on Youth Squad Legends, we are going to be using sliders to make the game more realistic. I've been testing these sliders for about a week and they've given me positive results. The game is slower, your players are more prone to errors, it just feels better. We're also changing the game speed to slow, but the biggest change comes in the camera menu where we are going to be playing on broadcast. You guys will probably not know what broadcast is. It's one of the worst cameras to play on, but to actually watch, it's amazing. So sit back and relax. I've got you covered for the whole of the summer holidays. We have received a transfer offer for the last remaining real player in the club, and it means that we transform into a Youth Squad Legends side. As you might have noticed, on the top left of the screen, we are managed by Matt Pennington. And if you didn't watch the Burton Albion series, let me show you what Matt Pennington was all about in a little vine that I made earlier on in the year. Pennington! Michael Toney will be going on loan for a few months, so there's even more pressure on the two strikers remaining not to get injured. Could we have got lucky in the first scouting report? Aaron Jarvis, overall of 42 to 56 with a potential of 66 to 90. He is an attacker. He's got strengths of acceleration, ball control, attack position, sprint speed, short passing, and we can see his finishing stat is within 43 to 75. We're going to sign him up, bring him into the first team, and find out. We've also got Jason Lavery in Northern Ireland, overall of 47 to 61, with a potential of 62 to 82. And there was me thinking this guy was a striker. He's actually a right winger with 1-star weak foot, which makes him completely useless for strike. I want to show you this guy's height, McAllister. Get ready. 6'7". So the game for August 2017 is the first game of the new season. Luton Town against Crewe Alexandra. So the start of a new season for Luton Town is about to begin. A promotion last time out. Can we do the same this season? And there you are, the new camera angle. It's going to be difficult to commentate and concentrate. Already the camera's moving a bit quicker than most of my players. Westlake actually taking the shot on down to the bottom corner, but Ben Garrett made the save. Corner kick comes in. Oh, header. I don't think it was going in, but it was cleared nonetheless. And the long shot a couple of yards wide. I've been playing a few games with this camera angle. I don't want to get used to it yet, because I want to make these lower league games a bit more trickier than what they actually are. The one thing that I remember from them is that it's quite difficult to score from the far side. You're not really too sure on where to aim the left analog stick. We saw it in the lineup. Crewe Alexandra are giving us a lot of respect. They're going with a 5-man defence, so they could be very difficult to break down. In fact, the ball was bouncing too much in our area. Any Crewe player, right place at the right time, they would have got a goal there. This view is quite difficult when you don't know the players' names and you don't know what they look like. But the only way to improve that is playing with the guys and remembering their faces. Oh, yes. Well done, Carroll. He gets the standing tackle right, and we can break. Can we? Oh, they do have a lot of men back already. Westlake. Here we go. Come on, McGinn with the cross. Over the bar. Dominic Atkinson. I'm well aware that you guys don't know these players that much, so I'm going to give you the chance to customise every single one of them. And in doing so, I will show you all their stats. So what we're going to do is we'll pick one player at random every single episode. That was close. And in the comment section, you guys are going to tell me what you'd like to see the player wear. I'll then pick one random comment using a comment randomizer somewhere, and the winner gets a shout out in the next episode and their choices put onto the player. I might even throw in the squad number as well. It's the start of the second half. Brown shifts it on to McAllister, who's waiting for Dominic Atkinson to make a run, but the Crewe defence are not breaking sweat at the moment. Now I want to say thank you to Huz as well, who recommended me playing with these sets of sliders, and also inadvertently showed me a video of this camera angle as well. And I was just drawn in. Played a little game with it. It felt like a completely different FIFA title, if you know what I mean. So I'll leave a link to his Twitch channel alongside DK's Bradford City series. Water's in the box. You see, I just can't defend yet on this camera angle. Somehow Westlake dealt with it. All the players, apart from the goalkeeper, have been promoted before May, and that's the reason why we've got so many low overall players, in hopes of increasing their physicals later on in their career. I'm hoping for this series to be a very personal one for you guys. I even asked what team we should play as, and Luton Town was very popular. Waters on the wing. I will not be able to catch him, but Slater gets it clear. Oh, we have got a corner. Now, I don't know who's actually taking it for us, but nevertheless, header comes in, and there's a pile-up on the floor. There's a time and a place, lads. Slide tackle! I mean, that could have missed by a few yards, but it looked close in my eyes. Slater heads it out. Atkinson asking people to come forward with him. He's taken the shot himself, and yet again, miles away from the target. Somehow we've taken 8 shots. It doesn't feel like it. To me, we've taken about 4 and 1's been on target. We've got an injury. Now, I did go through the sliders a lot. Injury frequency is up to 60, but injury severity is down to like 31 or some shit. And Crew have a chance here. The goalkeeper's parried it away. Get out! Slater's doing an awesome job at the back. It's full time there at 0-0. We made the most chances, but you could argue that Crew made the better ones. 1 point to start the new season. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I haven't simmed August yet. I will do that in episode 2. You've got a choice between Port Vale, Burton Albion, Plymouth Argyle, MK Dons, Peterborough, Millwall, and Blackpool. 7 teams, 1 decision for September 17. For the first customised competition, I'm going to choose McAllister because we've talked about him the most in this episode. What would you like the 6'7" centre mid to wear? You can choose the boots, the ankle tape, if it's tucked at the waist, the kit fit, the sleeves, the gloves, left wrist, right wrist, sock height. It doesn't need to be specific. If you just want orange boots, then we can make him wear orange boots of some sort. Also, you got a chance of changing his kit number. Let's not make it immature. Pick your favourite number because you're only going to win once. And if the random selector chooses a person who says he should wear the number 69, don't worry, I'll be selecting a different winner. This has been Cutzy. Thank you for watching this episode of Youth Squad Legends. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.